What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? King Steve here is coming at you guys once again, guys, for an exciting day. So, guys, thank you so much for the support lately on my videos. I'm sorry I haven't been around. I've been doing some different things, but without further ado, guys, I really want to get into the news today. So, this is coming a little bit late. I know that typically this news is already out there. The biggest problem with this news is there's no article that I can find from Ubisoft. I've just been going off what YouTubers have been saying, and this news pertains to there is a Pulse nerf coming, apparently in the newest patch. Now, when is this newest patch coming? I've been hearing rumors about Tuesday or maybe later on. I don't really know. But, you know, it's coming, and that's the biggest thing. I think Ubisoft is really trying to keep this under wraps right now. They're trying to make it secretive, and they're trying to be sneaky about it and this kind of thing. And one of the biggest, coolest things about Ubisoft right now is that, especially about Rainbow Six Siege, is it has 1.26 million players apparently active almost every day. Now, of course, this is across all consoles. This isn't just on Xbox One or PS4 or PC. This is across all consoles. But this is amazing, and this is incredible. This is awesome. I am very excited to see that a first-person shooter has retained this big community, and in fact has grown since launch. And so, what we're talking about today, though, unfortunately, I mean, that is incredible in and of itself, but what I really want to talk about today is the overall fact that Pulse is getting nerfed. Now, if you watch my video on Pulse, I mean, I didn't consider him OP. However, he is a very good operator in this game now. Definitely one of the, definitely a very, very top pick, at least in my opinion. But the thing that I want to get to talking about is how are they going to nerf him, and will these effects actually work? Will this substantially nerf him? So number one, the two things that they're doing two things to, actually they're doing three things, but we're going to get to that later. Two things that they're actually doing to Pulse individually. So, first of all, they're changing his scanning meter from 13 meters to 9 meters. So, they're shortening the range of the overall gadget. And this is going to very much hurt him. Sometimes I'm standing on a ledge and I'm trying to see if I can find them. And there are sometimes that already the cardiac sensor doesn't quite reach the ranges that I want it to. You know what I'm saying? So this is very much going to decrease. I mean, 9 meters is not very far at all. I mean, that is barely anywhere, okay? And that's not going to be very far at all. We have a hard enough time right now finding people outside, you know what I'm saying? This will be interesting. I think this will definitely nerf him. This will definitely hurt Pulse. For sure, because you're not always going to be able to tell, because, you see them getting closer and closer, and you're like, okay, well, I'm going to pull out my shotgun, and you're like, I'm going to shoot him, right? You can't do that anymore. You're going to have less time to react. And speaking about that, I think that's exactly what they're trying to do, okay? And with this other nerf, which is you will not be able to pull out your shotgun as fast as you were before. Typically, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but typically you can actually switch to your shotgun right after you get done with your cardiac your cardiac sensor. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word. And you can actually pull out your shotgun super fast right after. And that allows you to get those shots off that you need in order to kill him, right? I mean, that's the whole point. Well, it turns out that will no longer be the case after this nerf. You will not be able to pull out your shotgun as fast. And I think that this is significantly stopping the range at 9 meters, that really hurts him. But stopping you to be able to switch to your primary weapon super fast, that's really gonna hurt him, big time, okay? He is not gonna be able to get those cheeky kills that we always see, You see the cardiac raider, you pull out your shotgun and you pop him, alright? You're not gonna be able to do that. You're gonna have to find cover for a second. You're gonna have to play more strategically. And I like the fact that that's there. And also, I don't know how I feel about these nerfs. Is he going to be... I don't know. We'll have to just wait and see, because I'm kind of at a standpoint here where I think that this is good and this is also bad. Because I feel that he might be nerfed too much, but until I actually play him and see how he plays, I can't really distinguish. So we'll just have to wait for these nerfs. I don't know what I think about this. I think that this might be too strong of a nerf. But to make matters worse for Pulse and basically every other operator that has semi-automatic shotguns, they are getting a They are getting a nerf to the semi-auto shotguns. I believe it is a 25% decrease in damage. Okay, 25% decrease in damage. That is absurd. That's ridiculous. So these semi-automatic shotguns that we see, I mean, I see Thermite with that semi-automatic shotgun that Pulse has. That's not going to be the case anymore, man. It is literally going to be more about headshots. I think Ubisoft is realizing that the shotguns might be making it a little bit different than what they wanted it to be. And so they're trying to nerf the shotguns in order to get that headshot variable, to make that headshot worth more. Which it definitely will. It definitely will do that if that's what they're going for. I feel like this might make some operators, because some operators make it with the shotgun, Valkyrie without her shotgun, although the MPX is very good, but that shotgun is very good. It's a very good, it's a very good shotgun. So now it's going to take 3 hits to kill some of these guys, and the shotguns are not going to be as prevalent as they were. I think people will go with the other options that they have instead of those. So I don't know what's going to happen. We'll just have to wait and see about that. Something else that's super exciting that I can't wait to see is they also said that they will be rebalancing some old characters. So I would love to see like Twitch or Glaz, or maybe even go back to Chachanka, maybe buff him a little bit more or something like that. I would love to see these characters rebuffed. So a character that I think I would love to see a buff for is Fuse. Now I know a lot of people are like, oh, Fuse doesn't need a buff, blah 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 blah. But you have to understand, people are always using Jaeger, which is a counter to Fuse. Always using Jaeger, and I feel that Fuse is not being picked as much because there are so many better options now. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was really good when we first started, but now he's being chosen less and less because he's not as good, and because there's always a Jaeger to stop Fuse from doing his job. And this really makes Fuse not as good, you know what I'm saying? So I really like to see a buff to him. So guys, that's basically all I have for today's video. If you guys like what you saw here, please don't mind hitting that like button. It really means a lot. If you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button, it makes me so happy. And let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think nerfing Pulse is too much? Do you think nerfing the shotguns is too much? What do you think about these new operators? What operator would you love to see buffed out of all of them? So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye, guys.